Good afternoon on a very cold and damp, typically English day here in the UK. Now today we are going to look at 3 perfumes from the Scent Reserve here in the UK. Now I purchased these on an offer. They're over £29 for 3. It's making it just about £9.97ish a bottle, thereabouts. You have to pay P&P as well, but couple of pound. But anyway, I thought I'd give it a punt, and I did say punt, just to see what they were like. Primarily I use, I don't buy premium colognes or perfumes. Well, I have occasionally, but they are so expensive, even more so today than ever. So I normally buy them from clone houses, so Armaf, Afnan, Zara, places like that. And to all intents, they're pretty good. So I haven't bought from these before, the Scent Reserve, so I thought I'd give them a go. Now, one thing that bugs me with all of these companies that sell perfumes like this, and first of all, I have to say, all of these that the Scent Reserve sell are parfums, not eau de toilettes. But anyway, the thing that really annoys me, it's nicely presented in a box, and the bottle's plain simple, and it's fairly nice enough as it is. However, what really gets my goat is, why do they place numbers? I've written something on pencil here, you probably barely see it, just to tell you what it is. This one says Aventus. But why do they give numbers? I just think it's lazy. Why don't they just put a name on there? Any name, I don't care. You know, give the last 2 letters of Aventus or something, AS, or put on there Billy Goat, Gruff or something. I don't know, but number 25 is meaningless. What do you think this is, the Squid Games? So this is a bugbear of mine. So that's the first bugbear. And they're all the same. I mean, you know, when you buy these, look, I purchased 3, a pack of 3. Not that kind of pack of 3, but a pack of 3, and it doesn't say anywhere what it is. All you get is a stinking number. 56. So again, simple in design, in the presentation, sorry, but 297. But again, nothing on the box that tells you what the hell it is, apart from 297 and a few ingredients, and to go to hospital if it starts burning your skin. So, like I say, on the positives, you know, they're nicely packaged, they're cheap, and they are nicely presented in the bottles. Really, I like this simplistic form. Although some of the designer houses do have shaped bottles, and I'm sure that adds to the cost. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make in all of this is that, listen, if you're gonna sell eau de toilettes, perfumes, or whatever you want to call it, colognes, give them a name. Don't be lazy and just stick a number on like this. I think that is just rubbish. What are you wearing today? I'm wearing number 25. What are you wearing today? I'm number 297. Like I say, this is not The Prisoner. This is not the Squid Games. The Prisoner is the show in Great Britain, actually, from the 60s and 70s. So yeah, give these a name. It doesn't matter what you call them. They're all inspired by perfumes. So they're not nothing original or bespoke. They are just their own take on particular ones, and I'll give you a breakdown because the numbers don't say anything. So I've written here in pencil, just very lightly, so I know myself. But number 25 from the Scent Reserve is supposed to be their take on Creed Aventus. So that's Aventus you're getting in there. That's the kind of juice. You get a lot of juice actually for what you pay for, but it's what it smells like, and we'll come to that in a moment. So number 56 is La Malle. Again, it's just Jean-Paul Gaultier. And number 297 is Sauvage, which is Christian Dior, or Dior Sauvage. So that's what they are. Now, let me just smell this again. Look, the atomizer, the spray, is really good. They're really good. But okay, I've had, that does smell like Sauvage. There is a certain chemical smell of that, a synthetic chemical smell, but it does have hints of Sauvage. I wouldn't say it's out and out Sauvage. But anyway, they you can tell that it's got some DNA of the Sauvage in there. But I've had better ones. I've had better clones. So I don't know. Like I say, I haven't had these very long, so I'm going to have to give them a bit more of a test on the skin. But these are first impressions, right? It's okay. It's not the best that I've had. I think what was the best one I had? It was a Prada. It was one of the ones from Prada. But anyway, that was a carbon something. I can't remember, but that was a better clone, the Sauvage, and a nicer smelling one than that. So what's this one? Number 56. This is La Malle. Okay, so Jean Paul Gaultier's La Malle. It always reminds me that the original one, which I have got, bought it many years ago. It's got a very powdery sort of smell. There's a bit of lavender in there and one thing and another, but it's that powdery smell that most people are familiar with. And God, that stinks the place out. Okay, so again, atomizer spray is really good. I don't know what that's got right out of the gate. It's got a pleasanty smell, and then you immediately get that powdery sort of scent. It's not a scent, is it? But that face powder, compact face powder, it's kind of smell that you used to get, certainly when I was young, that my mother used to use anyway. And you get that kind of smell, and then it goes into a very minty sort of smell. And I don't think Jean Paul Gaultier La Malle has got that mint smell in there. But after you've had it on your skin, I've had this on. This is the only one I've had on my skin today for a little while. I'm being a bit unfair because I haven't tested them properly. I'm just going first impressions. But this has settled down a little bit. But I don't know whether I like that minty smell. The Jean Paul Gaultier hasn't got that. And lastly, we come to number 25. We should give them names. Again, Creed Aventus, the most copied probably of all. It's not actually. I think there's something else that's copied more than this. It's a Baccarat Rouge or something, 540. It's the most copied one, I think. But anyway, let's Creed Aventus. It's a well copied. There's hundreds of clones out there of Creed Aventus if you like the smell. And I do like the smell of it, but trying to waft out the smell of the others. Again, the atomizer, the spray is brilliant. Now, again, straight out of the sprayer, I've smelled polish, which is better than that, honestly. That doesn't really smell like Creed Aventus to me. God knows, I don't know who created that. Inspired by, all of these are supposed to be inspired by. Well, that must have been inspired by Pledge polish, because it doesn't smell like it. These two are probably the best ones, and they don't smell brilliant, but that is there. No, I think the best one I've smelt, and they don't, the batches have gone out now, was what was it? I've got a few Creed Aventus clones, but Armoff, I think the Club de Nuit Intense Man is probably the most well-known and the best one. I don't like that particular one, so this particular one, but I like the Creed Aventus. That's a nice one, and I will stick with the Creed Aventus, and I will go with that. There's other ones out there which smell just as good actually as Club de Nuit Intense Man, but that absolute no. So like I say, quick look at these, give them a name, and yeah, I know they're inspired by, but they don't smell like. That's all I can say on that. Now, before I go, what I am going to do is I've got some of these things which I purchased from TikTok Shop, and they're supposed to be, it says deodorant there, I'm not too sure, but you're supposed to put them in your car or in a cupboard or in a room anywhere, and they absorb moisture. And then as soon as these are full, or that little square in the middle goes a different colour, I think it goes pink, you stick them in a microwave, 6 minutes, so we put them on a radiator and let them dry out. But anyway, Scent Reserve, not my cup of tea, or not my perfume.